In 2005, the need for a common e-procurement structure for the entire European public sector was identified. Unfortunately, where existing at all, e-procurement communities were based on different industries, different countries, or even different regions within countries. This created isolated communities, each with their own separate systems and standards, resulting in closed networks, unable to connect easily with each other. These islands of e-procurement made it complex and costly for suppliers to use, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises, leaving many opportunities for e-procurement benefits in Europe unrealized. In 2008, a visionary project was launched to address these barriers. The project is Peppol. Jointly funded by the European Commission and a consortium of 17 e-procurement agencies and industry partners from 11 European countries, Peppol represents a significant commitment to the digital agenda for Europe. The goal of Peppol is to offer all European companies the ability to provide goods or services to any public sector organization anywhere in Europe. This involves developing and implementing standards for common e-procurement processes to be used by governments, businesses, and their technology providers. The challenges were lack of common business processes and standards, differing legal requirements, and the lack of interoperable technologies. Peppol is addressing these challenges by aligning business processes using common standards, addressing common legal issues, and developing open-source technologies. For governments, Peppol can increase opportunities for greater competition and better value for taxpayers' money, as well as fostering accountability, predictability, and transparency in public procurement processes. For the technology industry, Peppol encourages the use of new and innovative services and software solutions, creating new business opportunities across a larger community. For businesses, Peppol simplifies their access to a vast public procurement market and lowers the cost of supplying to public sector customers. To take an example how Peppol can work, let's say that a small Danish company making microscopes wins a tender from a French hospital. The qualification of the Danish company, description of the products they offer, and the handling of electronically signed tender documents can all use Peppol components. The French hospital staff can then identify and electronically order products from the Danish supplier using their own procurement system interfacing with Peppol components. The Danish supplier can then send their invoice electronically, again using their own order handling system interfacing with Peppol components. Indeed, using Peppol, the Danish manufacturer and the French hospital can trade with other European buyers and suppliers using the same common processes. This is because Peppol standardizes the exchange of electronic documents between the various islands of e-procurement. And because of its design, the e-delivery component of Peppol can also be used for processes other than public e-procurement, such as other pan-European government services or even private sector procurement. So, whether you're a government, business, or technology service provider, join our community and see what Peppol can do for you. Peppol, making procurement better.